We're here at Uxmal, and Uxmal is an ancient temple. Behind me is the two-headed jaguar. I believe represents paradox. One of the heads of the jaguar is higher than the other, and I believe that what this represents is the upper world, and connected to it is also the lower world, and that this paradox is the main theme at this ancient university, actually teaching the Maya about how to hold the paradox of life, being infinite in our nature and being finite in our presence. And that the fundamental teachings that they did here had to do with the linkages between the stars and the human heart. What we're going to do is explore some of the halls and some of the other ruins here at Uxmal and see if we can learn more about what the actual ancient magicians and scholars and philosophers taught here in this remarkable place. So come on with us and let's do some more exploration. Okay, so we're about to approach the Temple of the Magicians, the pyramid that was dedicated to the magical teachings of the Maya. Here you can see this is not just a site, this is actually a campus. So behind me you can see that there's a huge campus here, a campus area with lots of different rooms. Each of these rooms, the legend and folklore is that in each of these rooms there was a different lesson about the cosmos, about human nature that was taught to the Maya people. 25,000 people would come to this campus at any one time in order to learn about what the Maya called the grand astrological order, or the combination, the interconnection between the upper world, which is the Hunab Ku, the center axis of the cosmos, where all creation exists, all the way down to each individual human being right here in the below of being human and in the human heart and in their relationships with their families, with their community, with their empire. An absolutely majestic interconnection between the above and the below, and then bringing that connection between the above and below from within to without. An incredible philosophy that was lived by the Mayan people. All right, so we're exploring the theme of the double-headed jaguar, which is the paradox of as above, so below. Behind me over here is the Temple of the Magicians. And the Temple of the Magicians is an icon, a symbol of the ancient Maya philosophy of this grand astrological order. So here we're going to go explore the Temple of the Magicians and see what secrets lie. So let's go. Okay, so here we are at the Temple of the Magicians, an incredible structure of 1,000 years ago or more. The stairs ascending to the heavens and to the magicians' cosmological information and teachings that were taught here at Uxmal. The teachings here were oriented around that double-headed jaguar that we saw at the beginning of our exploration of this site. And that jaguar wisdom is the paradoxical wisdom of as above, so below, as within, so without. And the Maya also believed that the jaguar possessed natural inspired wisdom or knowledge that existed inside them at an innate level, almost at an animal level. And that the Maya believed that human beings also shared in this ancient Maya kind of knowledge or sacred information that existed within the animal world, the underworld, the middle world, and the upper world. And here at the Temple of the Magicians, I believe that what was taught was this philosophy, but taught in a very specific way, in a magical way. Instead of instruction or placing structure into people, I believe that here at this university, on this campus, the way the ancient magicians taught the Maya was in the Socratic method, or to draw out information, the innate natural information and wisdom that exists inside of all human being. This site is called Ek Balam, and in Maya, Ek Balam means bright star jaguar. And we know from our previous explorations that the jaguar represented paradox for the Maya, the paradox between the infinite and the finite. Well, here at Ek Balam, there's additional meanings for the Jaguar in terms of versatility and power and speed and choice to be able to move in lots of different ways and directions. So just like a jaguar is able to hunt not only during the daytime, but they can also hunt at night. They can sleep in trees, they can sleep in caves. So the jaguar has this masterful kind of versatility that the Maya revered highly, because what it did was communicated a power to choose, to be able to engage in life with an absolute passion, with a spiritual force and clarity, with speed and velocity, with wisdom, with the ability to embrace paradox. So the jaguar means a lot more than just paradox. It also means choice. It means engagement fully in life. So here at Ekbalam, we're going to find out what some of that engagement actually is and how it relates to the power of choice. We've arrived at our final destination, Ekbalam, which in Mayan means bright star jaguar. And the jaguar, as we know, means paradox, that connection between the upper world and the lower world, between the infinite and the finite. But also the jaguar for the Maya represented versatility, power, speed, and also choice. The Maya also believed that the jaguar was a vehicle, a spiritual shamanic vehicle that they could tap into, and it would provide them a bridge into other dimensions, and particularly the three worlds of the upper world, the middle world, and the lower world. So it was a spirit travel kind of phenomenon into these three worlds, and the jaguar had the capability to be able to navigate its way through these three worlds. And the Maya, those who had the kind of power and the vision and the choice to be able to take the jaguar energy in, could actually move with the jaguar through those worlds. Very fascinating in terms of what was possible for the Maya in terms of their spirituality and bringing that power into their everyday lives. So the question is, how can we equate this jaguar energy in our own lives? And one of the ways that we can do it is by just grasping that the jaguar represents this versatility, this power, and more than anything, the power of choice to be able to choose which way we move in life, whether it's climbing the trees like the jaguar, or stalking the ground, or swimming the waters, or exploring the caves. All of this represents the symbolism of us having the versatility and choice to be able to move deep within ourselves, like we've experienced at some of the other sites, to be able to move into the middle world of our everyday consciousness, and to have the choice to move into the upper world of spirit. So the whole context, the whole meaning of Bright Star Jaguar is embodying this movement. The other aspect of it is that Bright Star adds something remarkable and extraordinary to the process and understanding of the jaguar energy. Let's find out what it is. Here we are at one of the main portals at Ekbalam, and the bright star of the Bright Star Jaguar is like a portal into the celestial heavens. In here, there's an opening that leads right into those heavens. So just like a star, a bright star shines into the heavens, into the vast void, where it has no encouragement, no environment, no support. It shines of its own energy and its own intent. And that's exactly what the Maya were seeking, was the power to be able to reach inside of themselves and shine brightly into their lives, into their community, into their empire. Such an incredible distinction between the heavens above and the earth below, and how we can move through these portals into a space where we can actually access stellar phenomenon, stellar power, and bring that power down to everyday life so that it manifests in our choices and how we move inside of ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, think of ourselves, how we move with others. Do we move with grace? Do we move with courage? Do we move with wisdom? Do we move with vision? Do we move with loyalty?